Hey there, Ray the Tax Guy here, back with another video. Thank you for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to help you navigate the world of tax advisors by discussing what you need to consider when selecting one, the differences between enrolled agents, EAs, or certified public accountants, CPAs. That's what I like to call the alphabet soup. And then we'll also discuss what you can expect when it comes to pricing. So let's dive right in. First and foremost, let's discuss some key factors you should consider when selecting a tax advisor. The first thing we look at is experience and education. To become a tax preparer, all one simply needs is to apply for what they call a Preparer Tax Identification Number, or PTIN, with the IRS. There really is no education requirement in place right now to obtain a PTIN. You do go through a background check, but that's about it. Some tax advisors take a week or a 2-week course at the big box firms, start preparing taxes from then on out. So you want to make sure you look at the tax advisor's experience, their education, before selecting that tax advisor going forward. The second thing we look at is credentials. Although certification is not a requirement to be a tax preparer, it is something to consider. There are several recognized licenses and certifications that I like to call the alphabet soup, such as the enrolled agent, or EA, which is what I have, or the certified public accountant, the CPA. We'll discuss the difference later on, but I wanted to go over the third thing to look for when selecting a tax advisor, and that is specialization. Some tax advisors specialize in specific industries or types of taxpayers, such as small businesses, freelancers, or high net worth individuals. Some have the credentials to represent people in front of the tax court. So look at your situation and then compare that to the tax advisor's specialization and figure out what's important to you. Last, and probably the most important thing, is how available that tax advisor is. You want to select a tax advisor who is easy to reach, can explain complex concepts in simple terms, and keeps you informed about tax law changes. Basically, you want someone that won't ghost you and will return your phone call or text within 24 to 48 hours. Now, let's discuss the alphabet soup. I talked about that a little bit earlier in the video. I'll share with you the 2 licenses or certifications that are recognized in the market now: enrolled agents and certified public accountants. Enrolled agents are tax professionals licensed by the U.S. Department of Treasury. They specialize in tax preparation, tax planning, and representation before the IRS. EAs have an unlimited practice right, meaning they can represent any taxpayer on any tax matter in front of the IRS. Certified public accountants are licensed by state boards, the State Board of Accountancy, and have a broader scope of practice, including accounting, auditing, and financial planning. So while CPAs can prepare taxes and represent clients before the IRS, not all CPAs specialize in tax matters. So that's one thing to consider when selecting the advisor. So which one should you choose? Well, that depends on your specific needs. If you require a tax-specific expertise or a tax-specific expert, an enrolled agent might be the best choice. However, if you need a more comprehensive financial advisor, a CPA could be a better fit. Keep in mind that some CPAs hold dual credentials as both CPAs and EAs, enrolled agents. At the end of the day, you want to select an advisor that is resourceful, knowledgeable, and easy to work with. Now, finally, let's talk about pricing. One thing I've found is that most tax advisors are not upfront with their fee structure. Maybe they do this because tax advisors' fees can vary significantly based on factors like their experience, their location, and the complexity of their tax situation. I personally believe in transparent pricing, which is why I post all the fees on the website. But I wanted to go over several common pricing structures that you'll see in the market right now. There's the fixed fee structure. With this structure, advisors charge a fixed fee for specific services like preparing tax returns. These fixed fees usually vary depending on the complexity of the tax return, And in terms of pricing, they range all the way up to $1,500 I've seen for some simple returns. The other type of fee is going to be the hourly rate. So some tax advisors may charge an hourly rate for their services, which can range anywhere from $100 to $400 per hour or more, depending on their experience and location. There's also the value-based pricing. So some tax advisors set their fees based on the value they provide, such as saving you money on your taxes or helping you avoid penalties. Now, it is essential to discuss the fees up front and get a written estimate of the costs. Don't be afraid to shop around and compare prices, but remember that the cheapest option isn't always the best one. Consider the tax advisor's expertise, their experience, and the value they can bring to your financial situation. And there you have it, folks. Now you're equipped with the knowledge to select the perfect tax advisor for your needs. Thank you for stopping by the channel yet again. Don't forget to leave that like and subscribe to the channel, as well as leave a comment down below with any suggestions for future videos. We do have a good set of topics lined up, but any feedback is greatly appreciated. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.